time starts to kind of come together a little more.
Yeah, this Aethergust obviously going to do a good job of keeping Igor Kerim, you know, a little more alive, but there's a spell pierce, alright, sure. Pay for it, I guess.
Easy deal.
Okay, I still have enough mana to pay for the spell pierce. What are you doing, man? I mean, yeah, sure, you get the prowess triggers, but like, what's the plan here? Oh.
There it is.
A mystical dispute as well.
Functional. Yeah, functional spell pierce enough to get in for Xaxes.
Settle the wreckage.
I'm glad you asked.
Oh my god! A 100-card historic brawl. Settle the wreckage in hand after I called it.
Riley, here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained here. Seasoned Pyromancer can let you ditch your hand in this case to draw 2 cards, and we need exactly 2. We need Bone Crusher Giant and an untapped red source.
Need the Bone Crusher Giant with Stomp, which stops the 9 lives from preventing damage, and we need the red source to cast the Stomp, Dennis. And wouldn't you know
there it is!
Look at that! I've always maintained, Dennis, I've always maintained that Magic is a very skill-testing game indeed, and Charizard James is showing us just how skill-based this game is, ripping the actual perfect 2 off the top here, and is going to win the game on the spot because of it.
Yo, what's up, Titan Smash? Oh no!
If this was the only way Tybalt's Trickery had ever been used, Riley, I think it would have been balanced the way Wizards intended it.
I think this is actually Magic as R&D intended. Tybalt's Trickery. Getting rid of an eye twitch? Why are you scared of an eye twitch? Now you have to deal with the lulth. What was that?
I'm terrified of an eye twitch, dude. Like, if only it had been something like a lulth, you know?
Raise the alarm. We found their win con. We didn't know what it was, and now we know. I've now found their win con. I don't like it. You fool didn't play around Triple Tithe. Listen. My opponent had Sky Tether main deck and then boarded out of all the bad cards and boarded in good cards like Memory Lapse and Teferi. How am I supposed to win if I know that? Their tempo play of 2 soldiers are going to win them the game. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I can't look. I can't look. Ow. Man, Valkmir is a problem.
Nope.
Oh no. Wait, what just happened? Why was this 5 mana? Oh no. It came in tap.
Oh no! It came in tap.
Oh my god! Did we do it?
Yes! I attack!
Holy shit!
I attack! I attack! I attack!
Everyone's clenching right now.
No! Oh, he lost! He lost!
I attacked! No! No! What?
Oh, he lost! Oh no! Oh man!
What? Okay, I want them to kill this first. So I play this first. And I want these 2 to cast my other spells. No! Stop, opponent! Stop it! Please stop. Please stop. Please don't do it to me. Don't cast another land destruction spell. Please, oh my. Let's go! Not distortion! Yeah! Feel the power of the 6 mana black sorcery. Not distortion, come forth! I
Riley, does your opponent ever make a play that doesn't seem to make sense on the surface, but then over time starts to kind of come together a little more?
Yeah, this Aethergast's obviously going to do a good job of keeping Igor Kerim, you know, a little more alive, but there's a spell pierce, alright, sure. Pay for it, I guess.
Easy deal.
Okay, I still have enough mana to pay for this spell pierce. What are you doing, man? I mean, yeah, sure, you get the prowess triggers, but like, what's the plan here? Oh.
There it is.
A mystical dispute as well.
Functional. Yeah, functional spell pierce enough to get in for Xaxes.
Settle the wreckage.
I'm glad you asked.
Oh my god! Alright, I believe we should be good now. Hold on. But I'm frozen. I'm frozen? Not frozen. Let's go. Joden, Chris is whatever. How's it going? Uno momento. Shudzy, what's up? How's it going? Late stream. Yep, you're right, Hazmat. I went to bed at 6:30 in the morning, editing a YouTube video that you all should watch. Actually, we're going to watch it together because I like it. And I'm going to see what you think about it. Because I like it. And I worked way too hard on this for no one to see it. So, we're going to do what normal people do, is watch your own YouTube video. Yay! Yeah, it's the underrated cards video. Did you watch it, Joden? You liked it? Good. We're gonna watch it anyway. All right. Let's watch. Right now. Cards are often overlooked because they may not have flashy abilities or high power and toughness. But in the right deck, these cards can become powerful secret weapons that catch your opponents off guard. Some seemingly unremarkable cards may not have a huge impact on their own, but when combined with other cards, they can be devastatingly effective. Don't be fooled by a card's lack of flashiness or raw power. In the right deck, even the most underrated cards can turn the tide in. What is this, Hollywood?
One of the best examples is Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It didn't even
I tried my best.
Standard play until its performance at the Neon Dynasty Championship, making it one of the most underrated cards in recent memory. Starting us off at number 10, we have Leyline Binding.
I worked way too hard on this.
This is an enchantment.
Went to bed at 6:30 a.m.
1 white. It has Flash and the keyword Domain, which lets you cast it for 1 less generic mana for each basic land type among lands you control, and when it enters the battlefield, it exiles an opponent's non-land permanent.
VHS vibe.
The reason Leyline Binding saw initial play in Standard was because of the Streets of New Capenna land cycle. With Jetmir's Garden, Rafine's Tower, and Spar's Headquarters all containing white mana, and also count for 3 out of the 5 basic land types, it's easy to cast Leyline Binding for 1 mana if you play a turn 2 Xander's Lounge or Ziatora's Proving Ground to complete the 5 basic land types. The reason it's fallen out of favor is cards like Destroy Evil, Terra Sunder, and Titan of Industry that were prevalent in main decks across the format, but now that Jund Midrange has taken a nosedive in popularity and Grixis Midrange became the deck to beat in the current meta, Leyline Binding is ready to make a comeback due to its versatility in exiling cards like Sheoldred the Apocalypse and Fable of the Mirror Breaker. The reason it's number 10 on this list is due to its continued popularity in Pioneer and Modern. Next at number 9 is Storm the Festival. This is a sorcery costing 3 and 3 green. It lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put up to 2 permanents with mana value 5 or less from among them directly onto the battlefield. And not only that, you can cast it back from your graveyard with its 10 mana flashback cost, which in other formats like Pioneer, it's much easier to accomplish than in Standard with cards like Nykthos Shrine to Nyx and Nissa Who Shakes the World. It's underrated in Standard because the 5 mana cards that it can get, like Ren and 7 and Elspeth Resplendent, aren't as high impact as other 5 mana cards like Invoke Despair, but the Brothers' War has introduced a new impactful card into the mix with the Mightstone and Weakstone, letting you kill Shieldred the Apocalypse or any other problematic threat, or draw 2 additional cards to fuel more Storm the Festivals on future turns. Due to this card being a Pioneer format all-star and seeing previous Standard play in the past, this is only number 9 on the list, but can seriously help you win competitive tournaments and MTG Arena ladder matches. In at number 8 is Lisa, Forgotten Archangel. This is a 4/5 angel with flying and lifelink, costing 2, 2 white, and a black that says whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step, and if a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. Lisa started out being a pretty popular in Midnight Hunt Standard and Orzhov midrange decks that could take advantage of sacrificing their own creatures with Deadly Dispute and Skullport Merchant to gain additional value, and could make sure you didn't lose all your creatures if you had to kill them with Meathook Massacre. Lisa was also a very unwelcome sight for sacrifice opponents since she nullifies their entire strategy by exiling every creature that would enter their graveyard. Since rotation and the ban of Meathook, Lisa has seen significantly less competitive play and has even been replaced by more recent cards like Ao the Dawnsky and Elspeth Resplendent. It's time for Lisa to make a comeback though, since opponents will be forced to use their targeted removal spells earlier on in the game on other powerful cards like Shieldred and Graveyard Trespasser, and getting around amazing death triggers from Ao the Dawnsky and Ratadrabik on the opponent's field. This one takes number 8 on the list because she's seen competitive play in past Standard formats already, but deserves another look. Next at number 7 is Squee Dubious Monarch. This is a 2/2 legendary Goblin Noble that costs 2 and 1 red. It has haste and the ability that whenever he attacks, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking. You can also cast Squee from the graveyard by paying 3 and a red and exiling 4 other cards from the graveyard rather than paying its mana cost. Outside of seeing play in mono-red decks as a 1 or 2 of, Squee hasn't seen much Standard play and rarely ever seen in decks that aren't trying to kill the opponent as fast as possible. The reason for that is there's so much competition in the 3-drop slot for any deck playing red. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Brotherhood's End, Wedding Announcement, and Corpse Appraiser are just a few cards that could be in competition with Squee in that slot on the mana curve. Outside of Fable and Wedding Announcement, not many 3-drops in the current Standard format can easily play around Invoke Despair, one of the most popular cards in the game, and Squee does this with ease. All it takes is 1 attack, and you've made a 1/1 goblin that can take a hit from Invoke Despair without having to lose too many cards, and even if you have to sacrifice Squee or the opponent removes him with Cut Down or Go for the Throat, you can just cast him back from the graveyard like he never left. This card has a real chance to be great in Standard, so it makes the number 7 on the list. Up next at number 6 is Arlen the Pack's Hope. This is a 4 loyalty planeswalker with Daybound, and her +1 says until your next turn, you may cast creatures as though they had flash, and each creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Her -3 lets you create 2 2/2 green wolf creature tokens. If the turn player didn't cast a spell during their turn and it flips to night, she turns into Arlen the Moon's Fury, which lets you +2 to add a red and green
yes, it
mana
is, Jeanette.
with 0 her
Top
to become a
underrated cards.
5/5 werewolf creature with trample, indestructible, and haste. The reason Arlen fell out of favor in the previous Standard was due to Werewolf Pack Leader rotating out of the format, but Arlen doesn't have to be a Werewolves card. She can be a great standalone card by herself too. One major problem for Gruul and Naya decks is that they lack blue mana for counterspells and lack black mana for targeted discard to get rid of an opponent's sweeper like Farewell and Depopulate. Arlen turns this weakness into a strength by letting you cast creatures on the opponent's end step, dodging the sweepers altogether, and entering the battlefield more powerful than usual, allowing your creatures to attack the opponent with the sweeper rotting in their hand. Arlen also allows you to play around Invoke Despair after making the 2 wolves, leaving you with a board presence after she gets sacrificed. If the opponent allows it to stay nighttime, Arlen the Moon's Fury can add mana to cast Titan of Industry or Cityscape Leveler ahead of schedule, or attack in as a 5/5 monstrosity of a creature to finish the game. In at number 5 is Wandering Mind. This is a flying 2/1 horror that costs 1 blue and 1 red, and says when it enters... Do you guys like this, by the way? Is this like good content? I don't know. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, and put it into your hand, and put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Since this card has been printed, it's fallen by the wayside due to the power of Corpse Appraiser and Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but this card can do something that the others can't. Look 6 cards deep. Wandering Mind effectively draws the best card out of the top 6 while being a 2/1 flying threat on its own and isn't legendary, making it a prime candidate for Fable of the Mirror Breaker's flip side, Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. This card can be played in every blue-red shell. In Grixis, it can find your removal spells or a game-sealing Invoke Despair. In Jeskai, it can find your Wandering Emperor, Wedding Announcement, or Farewell. In Temur, it can find a Storm the Festival or Red and 7, and in Izzet, it can find a well-timed counterspell or more copies of Fable of the Mirror Breaker, making this one of the most well-rounded creatures in current standard. At number 4, we have Itsushi the Blazing Sky. This is a 2 and 2 red 4/4 legendary dragon spirit with flying and trample, and when it dies, choose one between exiling the top 2 cards of your deck and playing them until the end of your next turn, or creating 3 treasure tokens. This cycle of legendary dragons from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty has seen little to no play in Standard until Vanishing Verse rotated out of the format, and after rotation, only Ao the Dawn Sky has seen significant competitive play due to its amazing death trigger. Since the majority of efficient removal spells in Standard right now are cards like Go for the Throat and Infernal Grasp, and even cards like Liliana of the Veil and Destroy Evil, they all have one thing in common. They don't exile. This leaves the door wide open for these mythic legendary dragons to take a foothold on Standard and become some of the most powerful threats. Itsushi letting you look 2 cards deeper into the deck for the next threat or timely removal spell, after the opponent already used a card to kill it, is a really useful effect that can swing games in your favor, and the Treasure creating effect can allow for a huge spell like Portal to Phyrexia, or let you double spell much easier on the next turn. At number 3, it's Kayla's Reconstruction. This is a sorcery that costs X and triple white, and lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put up to X artifact and or creatures with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield.
Where do I get the animations in the background? What is it called? I honestly just forgot the website. You can find them like I think mine was on, hold on. Mixkit, Mixkit.
Sound familiar? This card is very
You can hear me, right? Yeah, you can. Okay.
similar to a card that has dominated formats from Standard all the way to Modern, Collected Company. Although not as good as Coco since it's sorcery speed and not an instant, and having to use 5 mana to get the 2 creatures that Coco would get you, Kayla's Reconstruction looks at 7 cards instead of 6, and as the game goes long, it can put
ELDRAZI
3,
are
4,
colorless,
5,
not
even 6
World
creatures on the
Breaker.
board, all with one single spell, making this card much better than Collected Company past turn 4. Kayla's has seen rare competitive play since its short time in Standard in Blue-White Soldiers and Mono-White strategies, but it's time to look at this card for its true potential and start playing more copies in your white-based creature decks, especially if you're going for a synergistic or even combo-based game plan. At number 2, we have Teferi Temporal Pilgrim. This is a 4 loyalty planeswalker that costs 3 and 2 blue. Its static ability lets you put a loyalty counter on him every time you draw a card. His 0 ability lets you draw a card, effectively also putting a loyalty counter on him. His -2 ability creates a 2/2 blue spirit creature token with vigilance, and whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And its -12 ultimate has your opponent choose a permanent they control and return it to their hand, then shuffle all remaining non-land permanents they control into the deck. Teferi has seen fringe play in Esper strategies utilizing Rafine's Scheming Seer to draw a ton of cards and put tons of loyalty counters on Teferi and the spirits he makes, but the real power of Teferi is in a hard control strategy with the win condition being to kill the opponent with a bunch of powerful spirits. The awesome part about Teferi is that he gains a loyalty counter even when you draw for turn, allowing you to use the -2 ability as soon as you play him and use it again at the start of your next turn with no downside whatsoever. Sooner or later, your opponent will have to use every removal spell in their deck on your spirits, and then you start to run away with the game with cards like Silver Scrutiny, Invoke Despair, or Sanctuary Warden that allow you to draw extra cards to keep pumping out more spirits. Given the proper setup and control shell, Teferi can really get out of hand, and surprisingly isn't seeing too much standard play yet, which is why this is number 2 on the underrated list. And at number 1, we have Drag to the Bottom. This is a sorcery with mana cost 2 and 2 black. It says that each creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of basic land types among lands you control. As we've said before with Leyline Binding, it is trivially easy to play black-based 3-color lands in your deck with all the basic land types you need. And even better, most of the 3-color lands currently in Standard are swamps, which are Rafine's Tower, Zeotor's Proving Ground, and Xander's Lounge, making this one of the easiest domain payoffs to use effectively. This card, with only one of the lands on the battlefield, already does -4/-4. In past Standard formats, cards with a similar effect such as Languish and Crippling Fear have been format all-stars, and Drag to the Bottom could be even better than Languish with the right land setup. Creatures getting -X/-X, being able to get around indestructible and shield counters, makes this card better than cards already played in Standard like Depopulate and even Brotherhood's End at times. Even mid-range decks in current Standard can put a ton of creatures on the battlefield through Wedding Announcement, the Wandering Emperor, Fable the Mirrorbreaker, and Adeline, and Drag to the Bottom might be the best card in the game at clearing those boards up. Alright, and that's the list. If you think there's any other cards we've missed, or have ideas for future videos just like this one, please let us know down in the comments.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, guys, what'd you think? What did you think, guys? It's over. It's done.
Well,
Okay, Andre Mangucci, you can go away now. My time investment was worthy. Nice. So you're saying the video was worth the time investment? Or the viewing experience was worth the time that I put into it? That's what you're saying. So that video took me, like, all in all, like 5.5 hours, which was a long time. But that content right there is like real YouTuber content. Like the content that I put out every day, like my deck tech videos, is also real YouTuber content, but it's just a way different kind of content. Like the amount of editing I do for these videos that I do every day to that video is just astronomically different. Like insane. To the point where, like, I would want an editor for this type of content that I do every day, and then just work on that stuff, or vice versa. Because that video took forever. You know all those pictures I had to like physically look up on freaking Scryfall and upload to my computer myself, like every single picture? Like, it is involved. It is involved, I must say. But we're gonna play Mono Green Devotion today. We're gonna play Ulamog, Sleeces Hunger, and Explorer. You do thumbnails and stuff? Oh yeah, I had to make the thumbnail too. I make that. That's like the... Here. I don't know if you guys know the thumbnail of the video, but I can show you that too. This is the thumbnail. Top 10 underrated standard cards. With Lisa at number 8 and Teferi at number 2 over here. Just chilling. Pretty good thumbnail. I think so. Death Faust, how's it going? All right, let's get into some. Okay, so what's the Pestilent Cauldron? Can I explain the infinite loop? Yes, I can. I think you have to have like 13 or 14 devotion. Just woke up. Nice. Happy good morning to you. You have to have like 13 or 14 devotion, but what you do, and you have to have a Kiora and a Karn in your graveyard, and then you have to have a Kiora and a Karn on the battlefield. But it's fairly easy to do because Storm the Festival gets all of them anyway, and you'll also just draw into them, and there's 4 copies of both of them. So, what you do is it's a loop with Nykthos and untapping it. So what you do is you have Kiora and Karn on the battlefield. You Karn for Pestilent Cauldron. You cast the other side of Pestilent Cauldron with Restorative Burst, 5 mana sorcery, return up to 2 target creature, land, or planeswalkers from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life, exile Restorative Burst. The exile Restorative Burst is the thing that makes this makes the world go round in this deck, because then you get to Restorative Burst back your Kiora and your Karn back from your graveyard back to your hand. And then you cast Kiora again, untap Nykthos again, use Nykthos ability, then cast Karn again, legend ruling both of them, untapping Nykthos, using Karn again, and getting Pestilent Cauldron back out of your exile zone since it transforms back into the front side, which is an artifact. We're missing Veil. What? Yes, we're missing Chain Veil. You can still do it without Chain Veil. People did it without Chain Veil all the time. You've been running into green all day, mad annoying. I mean, you don't need Chain Veil. Chain Veil just makes it easier. Chain Veil makes it faster. But you can still do it. And then you just keep, all you need is mana to cast Restorative Burst, so 5 mana, 3 more mana to cast Kiora, which is 8 mana, and then 4 more mana to cast Karn, which is 12 mana. So you need 12 mana to keep looping Pestilent Cauldron, Karn, and Kiora back over again, and then playing a single black source in Pestilent Cauldron, which reminds me, we do need a black mana. Because we cannot do this without having without having a single black mana somewhere. So we need to change out a forest for an Overgrown Tomb. Update my deck tracker. It updates when I enter a match. Which means I probably want to play a Golos in my sideboard just to get to Overgrown Tomb. Is it worth it to have Hearse and Tormod's Crypt? Play Champion? Nah, Ulamog. We have Ulamog. Missing Oath hurts a lot because it helps with casting the good splashable planeswalkers and helps you hit the land drops and find dorks and threats. It's true. It's not a huge hindrance in Explorer since the card pool is slightly less than Pioneer, but still missing. Yes, it is still missing, which is a problem. But we're playing ELDRAZIs to fill the void. I don't know if we need to play Unlicensed Hearse. Like, I don't know if we need to play Unlicensed Hearse and Tormod's Crypt, but like what other artifact do we play? Oh, we'll just play Golos then, I guess. Instead of Ratchet Bomb? Because Golos can get us our Overgrown Tomb? don't know, seems fine. I mean, we could also play Cascading Cataracts. But playing 4 Nykthos and a Cascading Cataracts is a little bit annoying. Is Storm Festival staple in Pioneer? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cataracts is good. Well, I'm aware that Cataracts is good. But, like, having 4 Nykthos and Cascading Cataracts means Growth Troll's, like, super hard to cast. You like Cataracts instead of Tomb, okay. Especially because we're playing Golos on our sideboard. And Golos can get to all of our huge threats like Worldbreaker, Titan of Industry, and Ulamog. Ulapog. We have Haywire Might here as well. Okay, so we have everything we need. Alright. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jame, and today we are playing Mono Green ELDRAZI. This is based off of Nykthos Shrine to Nyx coming into Explorer. It's getting closer and closer to Pioneer, and if you do watch Pioneer, or play Standard, this is a cool deck for you since we just got one step closer with Nykthos. You can pay 2 mana and tap it and choose a color, add an amount of mana of that color, each equal to your devotion to that color. So we will be adding a bunch of mana through Old Growth Troll, Cavalier of Thorns, Titan of Industry, and we'll be casting Storm the Festival to get to our Kiora Behemoth Beckoner and Karn Great Creator to combo our opponents with Pestilent Cauldron, and if you're familiar with the Pioneer version of this, it kills your opponent by using Restorative Burst a bunch of times, gaining a bunch of life, and then casting Pestilent Cauldron, looping it over and over again with Karn Great Creator, and then paying 1 mana and tapping it to have each opponent mill cards equal to the amount of life you gain this turn, which is more cards than it is in their library, and they mill out and they lose the game. So, if we're not killing them with Pestilent Cauldron and Restorative Burst, and the combo with Kiora and Karn, we'll be killing them with Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger as a humongous ELDRAZI that will be casting with Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. We'll also be casting Worldbreaker and Titan of Industry, and also fetching our sideboard out Cityscape Leveler, Sky Sovereign Console Flagship, Golos Tireless Pilgrim, and big ol' Portal to Phyrexia. So, a little bit of a spin on Mono Green Devotion and Pioneer for Explorer, but that's how I like to do. I personally play Mono Green Tron in Standard, and I like to cast my Ulamog Ceaseless Hungers, and hopefully you have a good time watching me do it as well. Let's go ahead and get started in the matches. If you want more Explorer content like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and it all starts right now. Try Immortal Sun. Do I want to play heavy creatures for fun? Yeah, this is for fun. Try Immortal Sun. That hurts us. It doesn't say your opponents can't use abilities of Planeswalkers. It says you also can too. It's symmetrical. Remember when it was symmetrical? Remember when cards were symmetrical, chat? Explorer best of 3. We need to go best of 3 with this instead of best of 1. Because in best of 1, you only get 7 sideboard slots, and you need all 15. So it is a best of 3 stream today. Plus, it makes sense to do Explorer best of 3 instead of best of 1, because people that watch Explorer content play best of 3 because they are the people that play Pioneer also, and they also play best of 3 because Pioneer's played in paper and Standard isn't. Ah, the best hand. Nykthos with a Turn Timber with a... We need one more land, but we'll draw the land, won't we? Wait. Not only do we have to draw a land, but they also have to not kill our land or else. We just have to mulligan this, right? Is this the only hand where we're, like, mulliganing turn 1 land or elves? Like, turn 1 land or elves seems good, but not when you have this hand. Heck no. Sounds like pretty bad. Much better. That's a Lair of the Hydra. I wonder what they could be playing. We are probably going to be playing against an abundance of mono green today. Just in an insane amount. Yep, Nykthos Paradise Druid. I guess we're passing. Not a good look for the home team. That's a Karn. I really hope they don't go for Sky Sovereign. If they go for Sky Sovereign, we're just dead. They plussed it?
Awaken.
Because they don't want Karn to die to Lair? I am so utterly confused.
I advise that
Well, we kind of have to go for Sky Sovereign here, right?
true goodness can never.
Or we can just go for Golos. Because we can't use anything because they have a Karn. Oh my god.
Magnificent world.
So they kill the Karn and cast something else?
The land shall conquer you.
That's really good. I'm not playing that card.
I am proud to have helped.
What? I am so confused. Why don't they just cast a Damping Sphere or something? Oh, now they're doing it. They're getting a Sky Sovereign? This is the key card? I mean, every card's a key card. Like, if this card was like Kiora, we'd be saying Kiora's a key card. Like, this could be anything. What is Woodcaller Automaton? It just makes an 8/8? I mean, I'm probably dead.
My purpose is greater than myself.
Cityscape. Goodbye, Golos. Ow. I can't use this Power Stone either.
Harness the elements.
Alright, what do I have to do now? I have to. My only way to win is like getting Ulamog off this turn timber, right? Alright, here we go. Ulamog? That's not Ulamog. We milled one though. So if they kill our Cavalier, on the bright side, we can Ulamog them. If we draw a land drop. If we draw an untapped land, we can Ulamog them. But there's a good chance we just die. Well, that thing doesn't have trample. They're trying to kill me?
Be wary of the ground you walk
Yep,
on.
they're trying to kill me. I guess they can ultimate Nissa next turn and get all the stuff. They have 8 floating mana. They cast a Storm the Festival with 0 lands. Old growth troll in the land, okay. More forests. I don't know if my opponent can actually deal with a Cavalier. They have 7 mana remaining.
I will, and my allies are counting on me.
Oh yes, they can. If they have exactly the 7 drop that kills an online permanent, but they have Cityscape Leveler now instead, so I don't know if they can. They have to have Meteor Golem, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they could cast another leveler. Wow, God Pharaoh's statue? Okay. Yeah, leveler triggers on attack, that's fine. We still get to chump block it, and we don't die. But we get our Ulamog back. But the problem is God Pharaoh's statue to where we can't cast our Ulamog now. So we have to draw. No. I'm gonna decline this because we have to draw like World Breaker, right? Hey, I played that card before I changed my deck to ELDRAZI's. Bond of Flourishing. Karn doesn't do anything here, right? Nope. We were also on the draw there, which is unfortunate. I don't think we're both sideboarding at all. Not having a turn 2 play was the reason why we lost. Alright. This doesn't exactly have acceleration, but it's pretty good. Hey, Spice Lord, made it back to Oklahoma safe and sound. Super awesome meeting you, James. That was a really fun day. Love Struck Beast. Llanowar Elves. If this was a Llanowar Elves and we drew another Llanowar Elves, that would be insane. Drawing Llanowar Elves on turn 2 is, yeah, not ideal. They're gonna kill my elf, how dare they? See if they cast Karn. What if they have another Voracious Hydra? Elvish Mystic. What? I get to kill your Llanowar elves for no reason? I draw a card. Ooh, that was good. They must really not care about their Llanowar elves or have a bunch more in hand. But I thought. That's a Karn. We don't have a Nykthos yet. We probably should Storm. Or we can just Karn for something. I'm just gonna Storm though. Cavalier plus Old Growth. Seems good. I'm gonna put my draw triggers beforehand. Okay, draw 2, mill 5, get a land. Okay, yep, we take those. Usually in the mono green mirror match, the person on the play wins, but we'll see. That is an awful hand. So is that. So is that. Better. Mulligan to 4. We're so dead. Don't play Llanowar Elf or Elvish Mystic, please. Crap. It's okay. We have mana for days. Alright, please don't cast Voracious Hydra. Don't do it. Do not do it. No! God! How many of those do you play? 4? Gosh, the mirror match is so crazy. They're not gonna cast Sky Sovereign? What is wrong with this? What?
I will rid you of your corruption.
Don't they just win if they cast Sky Sovereign? Transmog Wand? They're gonna destroy my own growth troll? I mean, I guess. Ulamog? Attack you with my ox? Kill the Karn?
There are greater battles to find us.
Storm the festival. That's gonna suck for us. Be great if this was a Nissa. Okay, I guess could have been worse. That's still pretty bad for us, though. Oh god, they milled another storm. We needed to draw a Cavalier of our own here. Transmog Wand our Llanowar elves. Lovestruck Beast, that's not bad. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's also kind of bad.
Bet you've never been hugged by a kraken before.
Add 8 mana. Untap it.
Love to make
Add 8 more mana.
splash.
Ouch. I mean 6. Another storm from the graveyard. Easy peasy. We're dead. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that's a whole being on the play, being on the draw thing. Because if we were on the play, they would not have been able to Voracious Hydra our Llanowar Elves. And it was also a mulligan to 4. Two Brothers War packs. Rootwire Amalgam. Not bad. What else we got? Helm of the Host and a Gixis command. Nice. James, how was your music convention? Oh, also, I know a guy named Andy. And... oh, my camera froze. Hold on. Hi. I know a guy named Andy that said he knows you, James. That you've done music with him before because he's a producer. And he plays Magic. Opponent goes first on Gigantha. I don't have a turn 1 mana dork, but I have everything else I need. So we're gonna keep this. Mulligan? Gigantha, what could they be playing? Sacrifice? Mulligan to 5? Oh no! I forgot, that deck got Brave the Elements. Alright, we lose. Maybe, hold on, just wait. We might lose, we might win, you never know. We have Lovestruck Beast, which is good in this matchup. Oh no, no, no. We might just be dead. One thing... yeah, this is not good for us at all. Honestly, this might be the worst matchup for this deck in Pioneer. Are we going Lovestruck or Ode Growth? We could just go Kiora and hope they don't kill it. We should probably just play Lovestruck, though. I was watching the Nuts and Bolts podcast in all caps last night, and one of the hosts brought up that they liked that WotC introduced a lot of the Devotion decks, Predator decks, before adding Nykthos. You're not wrong. One of the hosts was me. Rachel, you're funny. Well, this did wall them. I guess I should have cast Old Growth Control knowing that we had Nykthos, but... oh, we're definitely casting this. Well, maybe we should have cast Old Growth Troll, I don't know. This Nykthos being green in the client is really deceiving.
Right into battle.
Homestead Courage. Discard Gigantha. Another Homestead Courage. If they give this Trample, we're gonna be in trouble. But other than that, we should be okay. Oh gosh, we might actually be dead. If they have another Defiant Strike, we might be dead. That's one of the reasons why Lovestruck Beast is important, because the 1/1 human that it makes is white, so they have to use 2 God's Willings to attack me for game. They topped a card, which means it might be another God's Willing. Okay, can we kill Virtuoso with Karn somehow? Portal to Phyrexia? Can Karn Silex do it? I think our problem was not casting Old Growth Troll earlier. So we cast the Troll. We play a land. We do this. Adding 6. Use this to untap Dicthos.
Nature flows with vigor.
So do we cast Titan of Industry, or do we go Karn plus... If we use this, we go down to 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can cast a 6-drop out of here. I think I like that because we can go get Golos. Golos plus Elvish Mystic to play around another God's Willing.
I will defend my allies. For Fencer.
All right, and now they have to, and now they can't God's Willing through blockers because we have a colorless blocker, and God's Willing can't protect from colorless. So they have to kill Golos first and then God's Willing. See, their upkeep God's Willing and hoping to get a third God's Willing. Actually, they can't even do that because they can't God's Willing even with a third one. They can't attack through Golos. They have to kill Golos right now somehow. Another Nykthos is pretty good. So now Karn gets Cityscape Leveler?
I will not lose another friend.
Or Portal. Is Portal just better? Yeah, Portal's just better. Yes! I mean, wow. The only card it does stop is Lauren's Escape. They have God's Willing and Lauren's Escape available to them, and Portal stops the Lauren's Escape as well, and Cityscape Leveler does not protect against them having Lauren's Escape. We beat Boros Prowess! Oh my god. I mean, one game, but still, it's only one game, chat. One game. We got there with one game. We didn't get to cast our ELDRAZI yet. What's going on? Almost like you don't need them to win. You don't need them to win. Alright, Battlefield Forge. Swift Spear. Hope you don't kill my Elvish Mystic. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. They're doing it. Why not Reckless Rage before that? Okay, missed the damage. Alright. We will follow Haven. Virtuoso. That can't be good. This taps for green. We taps for green and a colorless. And we need 4 green here. We don't like need 4 green, but we can still do. We can still just cast Old Growth Troll. It's not the worst. But it does help our Nykthos, but it doesn't help if they kill Old Growth Troll. But I think I'm gonna do this and this turn. And see if they can attack through the Love Struck. Then the God's Willing. That's why I made the human, because it's white. Now they gotta go for green and white to attack me. Discard 10th District. Calling green. I might just eat the 4 damage if they don't pump it more. Vantage. Yeah, we're eating the damage. Oolapog. Oolapog. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I feel like we have to cast Old Growth this turn. And we already have Ulamog, so we don't really need Turn Timber. But we might as well just keep Turn Timber in the bag for us. Hopefully we don't need it as an untapped land. Now they have to have another God's Willing. And when they do, I can just chump with the 1/1. Add Gigantha? Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so powerful. This adds 5 mana. So do this. Add green. Cast this. Untap this. Use it again. And that gives me 8 mana. Let's Storm. Draw a card. Another Storm. I guess we can just attack now. When the mono green player starts attacking the Boros heroic player, that's a problem. We might just play this as land. We have Ullapog anyway. Another God's Willing. Now they gotta have another God. They have 2 God's Willings again. Discard Giganta. With Lovestruck Beast forcing them to have 2 God's Willings is kind of crazy. And even then, even if they do have the second God's Willing, they're only attacking us for like 12 at the most. Okay, it's more than 12 now. If they have 1 more God's Willing and they discard a creature, we're still not dead. Then they're realizing that if they attack me, they lose. Oh no. Trample? Oh, they have it! Okay, it's still 12 damage. Like I said, still 12. They have to have another instant speed card. They're gonna call white here. They scoop! Yes! We lived at 1! Nice! We lived at 1! And then we didn't get to Ullapog them, though. We didn't get to Ullapog them. So sad. So sad. So very sad. That's a hand. Is there a Great Engine here? Nope. Don't need it. Elvish Mystic. Oh wow, we can double Wolfwillow. Oh, this might be our worst matchup. Don't spell Pierce. Awesome. Yeah, this has got to be our worst matchup, but this is a pretty good start for us. We can just go straight up into using Cavalier, but it might get countered. I mean, it's definitely getting countered, right? We could just go for Karn instead. I'm gonna go for Karn because if they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. Awesome. And that opens the door for us to resolve a Cavalier if they go for something like a Lord. Oh, there's that. That's a problem. I don't know, he might just cast Storm. Casting Nykthos is too bad here, right? Or casting Cavalier. Nice! So all we have to do is resolve Cavalier without getting Brazen Borrowered. It's almost always I start scared, or is it's the worst matchup, or are we dead, or are we dead? I'm pessimistic. What can I say? You caught me, Nuno. We're pessimistic. Oh, it's an Ulapog. We have to resolve this. This test for 3. Test for 4, actually, because we have the Wolfwillow on it. We can't possibly play around Geistlight Snare. We just have to go for it. Do not counter it. Yes! No Brazen Borrower. I think we messed up when we Wolfwillow Haven on Nykthos. We should have Wolfwillow Haven on the other forest. Because when we play this Nykthos and we have to lose this Nykthos, and we also lose the Devotion. Rattle Chains. I have to hope that they don't go wide enough, or I also have to hope they don't have Brazen Borrower. This would be a perfect turn for them to have it. No, they have Shacklegeist! We're gonna tap my Cavalier every turn now. Okay, we need another Cavalier. The good thing about our plan, though, is we can actually cast Ulamog next turn. And get rid of the Shacklegeist and the Spectral Sailor. Or the Supreme Phantom. Cemetery Eliminator. Are they going to get rid of my Storm of the Festival? It's mean. So this Old Growth Troll is free, right? We cast Old Growth, go to 4, play Nykthos. Use 2 of it, go to 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This old Growth is free. At least I'm pretty sure. It is free. So what are we getting rid of? Has to be Shacklegeist and Supreme Phantom. But I need to just try not to die here. Supreme Phantom helps them kill me. Because one way that they kill me is going too wide for Cavalier with a Lord. So I need to get rid of the Lord. I don't really care about Spectral Sailor because Spectral Sailor is forced to attack unless they lose Curious Obsession. So all I have to do is just not block the Eliminator and the Rattle Chains and block the Sailor. Unless they have Brazen Borrower right now. They have Slip Out the back. A Flash Supreme Phantom. And I'm dead. That's how we die. And that's why you get rid of the Supreme Phantom. They had to have a second one to kill me. Yeah, this matchup isn't very good for the home team. How about no lands? No ramp. No lands. We keep this. I believe. Alright, all we need is one more land we can get out of this mold of 4. Give me a land. Give me a land. Wow, their hand is just bonkers. Both games. It's one drop into Counterspell into Curious Obsession every game. We're dead. I mean, that matchup is abysmal regardless of whether we're playing Eldrazi's or not. Like, if we play against Mono Blue Spirits the whole time, we're just gonna lose. Like, non-stop. Mayonnaise is. We keep. Please don't kill my elf. Please don't kill my elf. I feel like that's what we're doing when we're playing mono green. We're just always saying, can you please not kill my elf? Oh my gosh, this hand's so good against Thoughtseize. They're probably like, wow! They take the Elvish Mystic. They didn't take Elvish Mystic? What is happening?
I hope you don't find that the ocean surges, life thrives.
I am so confused. Should not have played the land first. Underworld Dreams? I guess we save Visager for that? They're almost dead. This is one thing that Mono Green can do, like the backup game plan, just kill them with big threats. That's a Nykthos. I guess I should have killed the Underworld Dreams earlier. Well, I guess I should just beside you on their end step if they're not going to use their Nykthos. But this definitely turns their Nykthos off. Am I going to play in the RCQ on Friday? Where? Where is it? So, yes. I'd rather play in an RCQ than play Pioneer Locals. What do they have here? I have no idea. Third Cure of the game. They could have Fatal Push. I'm gonna play around Fatal Push and just attack them. It's modern? Yeah, I'll play. Kind of glad I didn't attack with this now. We still have game next turn? Not through the Murderous Rider, of course, but... Children? Oh, wow. So we do get to kill them, unless they have Fatal Push. Please, Thoughtseize. Another Nykthos. Wishclaw Talisman. Oh, wow. So, are they dead? No, they're not dead. They're at 1, right? We get to attack them with 3 things, and they go to 1? We do get to kill their Shieldred. Wolf Willow. Marshmallow, thanks for the follow. Am I going to be at South Orlando's Pioneer RCQ? When is that? Just message me when they are, and I'll put it on my calendar. Not on here. Just message me, like, on Facebook or something. All right. Lair of the Hydra gets to attack in for 3? How much mana is it if I Willful Haven first? I can just attack with the Lair of the Hydra for 1, but I want to kill the Shieldred. What is this? X is 3?
One drop ripples and grows.
They have to block Lair and they go to 2. But now they have Murderous Rider. Gray Merchant. Ulapog. Okay. Willful Haven is 5 mana.
I love to make a splash.
I guess maybe I could have cast Ulamog if I didn't make the wolf. Maybe that was just better. Turn Timber. I mean, I can use the Turn Timber.
Nature flows with vigor.
Cavalier of Thorns. Nykthos. Draw a card. Perfect. I got the Nykthos. Draw Llanowar Elves. We milled Worldbreaker, which with Nykthos colorless mana we can add back. We can add back and kill the Wishclaw Talisman. We can actually kill their Nykthos too. Killing Nykthos is pretty good. Killing their Nykthos. We could actually die if they have another Grey Merchant. Well, no. Right? Can they go Murderous Rider plus Grey Merchant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't die. Wait. Do we die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do die to another Grey Merchant. But they can't cast Grey Merchant, Search with Wishclaw, and Murderous Rider. They have to kill us now or we kill them, I think. 4 mana. That's not enough. They cast another Grey Merchant. Underworld Dreams. What else they got? Another Nykthos. Oh, wow. 7 mana. Another Grey Merchant. We go to 2. Wait, what? Oh, it counts itself. Wow, we happened to die there. Insane. Wow. Broken. Well, I do like that Nykthos let you play Mono Black Devotion, because people will definitely play that. Replay. I'll keep this. I'll play this turn Timber, turn 1. And then I will hold this one for later on. I like where my opponent's head's at. Thought sees me, opponent. Gifted Aetherborn, that's a card. Just play Karn.
I battle for the forces of good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can cast a 4-drop. Take a lot of life for it, though. We could just Stonebrain add Grey Merchant. I'll do the I'll Stonebrain Grey Merchant next turn. That feels good. How else do they kill me? With Gifted Aetherborns? I could also get Sky Sovereign to kill the Gifted Aetherborn. We can also do that later on in the match. Sky Sovereign was probably the safer play. They go Underworld Dreams here? No, because they can only get 2 mana out of Nykthos.
Best if you stop.
Alright, so we go land. 1, 2, 3, Kiora.
Not a brag,
Plus here.
but my friend's kind of a big deal. Let's get moving.
Stonebrain. Use it. Let's take their Grey Merchants. Or we can use Turn Timber next turn to try to fight Ulamog. Murderous Rider, Underworld Dreams, Elder Spell. Oh, geez. Freaking Elder Spell. Whoa, wrecked. What else do they have? Peer into the Abyss, Invoke Despair. So we gotta we probably have to try to call Peer into the Abyss on the next call. But our Karn is going to die, so
Oh,
they
Say hello.
They're going to Elder Spell or Murderous Rider or Kiora, then attack Karn. Or they just Elder Spell both of them and then attack with Gifted Aetherborn. I feel like that's a little bit of a misplay, though. So we can go Kiora as bait. We probably should have went for Sky Sovereign, though.
Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all.
But this is bait for the Murderous Rider.
Well, this sucks.
Mystic.
My pets are hungry, and you look like lunch.
Now let's hope they don't have another Murderous Rider or Elder Spell. There's only one more Elder Spell in their whole deck. Underworld Dreams. We can, even if they killed Elvish Mystic here and attack Kiora, we can still cast Turn Timber. They actually drew another Murderous Rider.
Gonna go for a
Alright, that's why you don't block.
cool off.
Cavalier Thorns. Okay, what's better, that or Turn Timber? Probably Cavalier. Gets a Nykthos. We mill the Storm the Festival. Okay. I don't know how many answers they have to Cavalier in their deck. Oh no! They actually drew Peer into the Abyss. No, we're dead! They drew it. They actually drew it. There's only one of it in the whole deck, and they drew it for turn. It's not a nice play. They top decked it. Like, it required no thinking. It's not a nice play. It's a nice card in their deck. But I think we actually lost this match in game one. We lost this match in game one when we decided to get a wolf off of our Wolf Haven when we could have cast Ulamog the next turn. Mathman, thanks for the follow. That was crazy. I'm actually happy that Mono Black won that, but they got extremely lucky. Yami, thanks for the follow. This is a Don't Kill My Elf, please. They killed my elf. Don't kill my elf, please. They killed my elf. Okay, it's all set up. Cast this.
Why do I love Krakens? Just can't kill.
It's all part of the process. Swift Spear. Mono.
I ebb and flow with battle.
Storm. Storm, you say? Willow this. tap it, untap it, cast
The
Karn.
ocean surges, life thrives.
I will fight.
Get Sky Sovereign.
Not frightened by you.
It's either that or Karn Silex. But I might go for Karn Silex next turn if they don't damage Karn. Karn Silex does kill Kumano and Swiftspear. But I would have to kill my own Kiora if I want to kill the Bone Crusher, which is why I didn't go for that line, but it might still be correct. And it would also kill my Wolfwolf Haven, which I also don't want to do. Don't crush my face. Are they attacking Karn? Oh wow, skewer the critics.
I will be better
Okay.
prepared next time.
Good thing I'm only at 12. I'm still at 12. Okay, wow. Nykthos was a great draw. I don't know. I can't do a lot of untap tap shenanigans, but at least we get to do this and this. Killing the Swiftspear. And then we get to cast Storm the Festival next turn. Unless they kill Kiora. Hopefully they just cast Bone Crusher and pass. Attack me, cast Bone Crusher, pass. I guess they could have Skewer the Critics plus another burn spell for Kiora. But I guess if they're using burn spells on Kiora, I'm okay with that. Goblin Chain Whirler.
Clamor.
If skewer in my face here. Yep. He might be dead. It's a Cavalier. Well, Cavalier's very nice because he gets to kill the Goblin Chain Whirler. But it means we don't have a blocker. Which means I should go for Storm and try to get 2 blockers? Oh wait, no, I can untap Cavalier. Okay, that makes me happy. Draw first. Titan. No land. That's unlucky. The only sad part about it is that if they happen to kill Cavalier, which I don't think is likely, it gets exiled. I don't think they're in a good spot here unless they attack me with everything. I take 3, of course, and then they go like top deck a burn spell, which could definitely happen. But we have Titan to gain life. Well, let's see if they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do this. Green. Cast Titan. Let's go. And done. The cool part about this deck is you never have to sideboard. So if you want to play best of 3, but you also don't want to sideboard, then just play this deck. Opponent bolted the bird and lost. When has anybody said they bolted the bird and lost? Can anyone explain that to me? We keep this? Opponent, can you please not kill our elf? Don't. Every time. Alright, can I draw land? I like one of your finest lands deck. That's not a land? We're dead? Next match? Nice. It's called bolting the bird and winning. Alright, don't kill my elf. Don't kill my elf. Whoa. They didn't kill my elf. What is happening? We're ramping. Now they kill it. It's okay, we've already ramped enough. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 1 mana off Ulamog next turn. This is almost a turn 4 Ulamog. What is this, modern? What is this, modern? I'm gonna mute this before this gets on my nerves.
Smells fishy here.
Burning hands! No! Wow!
You will not threaten this world.
What are the chances they have a Braid in their deck? Really freaking high? It's either Golos or Sky Sovereign. But we can't crew the Sky Sovereign right now. We can crew it with the Golos. But they're gonna kill it, but they're gonna make our Karn not very okay. We're gonna get Sky Sovereign. Because we can plus on the Karn on Sky Sovereign to attack with it if they don't kill Karn. In the future. Who plays Burning Hands? What? Wait, are we gonna get the minus Karn again? Nope. Of course not. Ooh, Beseiju. Oh wow, Sky Sovereign can't kill Bone Crusher because it's a 5/4 from Kumano. No. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. At least we get to Boseiju because we have a legendary creature on board. So if they go to try to kill Karn with these 2 cards, we can Boseiju the Etching Kumano or the Den of the Bugbear or something. That Burning Hands was strong. Hopefully they don't have a Braid. I mean, they're thinking for a pretty long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we don't, let's see, if we can use our Karn, we can get Golos out of our sideboard. And at least that's a good enough blocker. Obliterating Bolt. Whoa. Wait, why didn't it let us Boseiju? Why didn't it let us Boseiju the Etching? What? There was no stop. There was no stop. No, I would have used it. My poor Karn. Poor Karn. Was our only open mana a Nykthos? Or was it something else? Chandra. This Nykthos needs to not be green. That's really misleading.
You like your hors d'oeuvres extra crispy.
That's a lightning strike. That's scary.
Chandra, think of something good.
Now they get to attack a Bone Crusher Giant. They lightning strike my face. I had 1 mana, but legendaries cut the cost. Okay, now are we Boseiju the Etching? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Nykthos gives us 3 mana, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives us 5 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to keep Boseiju in our hand. Okay, no longer anymore. So we do this. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ulapog. Let's freaking go. Get Ulapogged. Ah! Yo, what's up, Came Dark? Mono Green Stream, let's go. Like, Nykthos being the only green mana available and it's showing green in the client is very misleading. It does not tap for green. Notably does not tap for green. Oh my god. Get this YouTube comment, chat. It shows what colors it can join your offense ability. Well, that's not that. It shouldn't say that. It just shouldn't say that. Get this, chat. Listen to this YouTube comment. Wow, it sure is amazing how I can play the exact same cards, but get land screwed or land flooded or matched against decks that have the perfect answer for my every move. Crazy how my games look nothing like this. I guess Arena really does favor pay-to-play players. WotC such a garbage company. Sad how they ruined the real paper game of Magic with this trash digital game. Where's my tinfoil hat? Where's it at? Stone Age thinking. Might need a whole tinfoil house. Yeah, exactly. That's a basic mountain. How does my deck beat basic mountains? Eidolon. How does my deck beat that? I actually have no idea. Try my very best, I guess. Another Eidolon. I will no longer cast spells for the entirety of this game. Skewer the critics. Samet Sprint. Oh, my, that gives a haste? Do I just race them? Just kidding. How dead am I? Very, very dead? I go to 8 life if I cast Kiora plus Elvish Mystic. So let's not do that. This deck doesn't have any Eldrazi. Yes, it does. It has Ulamog and and World Breaker. Excuse me? Intrepid Adversary? What is happening? I am the most confused gamer. How about I cast no spells the rest of the game? I go to 4 life if I go Kiora plus Elvish Mystic. That can't be good. That could not be good. Maybe they were scared that adding Reality Smasher would be too good. Play a white mana, pay a colorless mana for a Splendor Mare. What is happening? Put a lifelink counter? Okay. Sure. That's a land. Now we can start playing big spells.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not.
This is definitely not the budget player. They have a mythic and rares in their deck. We minus this for, I don't know. For a Darksteel Citadel? This is the closest I've ever been to dying without being close to dying. Because next turn we can get Sky Sovereign and kill their Eidolon. Desperate Lunge? Is this game flying or something crazy? It does, actually. No! No!
Farewell, and thank you for the lesson.
This has got to be the worst. Do I just cast Kiora? Casting Kiora can't be too big of a downside, right? Right?
Don't mind if I take my octopus for a walk.
Right? Please don't Desperate Lunge again. 10th District. We're almost dead. Why did Desperate Lunge be the... Why is this the reason we're gonna lose this game? Samus Sprint. We're at 1 now. And we lose our Love Struck Beast. And they scry to the top. Unless they attack my Kiora. But they're going to 12 life. Well, now we don't have to block the 10th district. Attack with the Eidolon. Turns out desperately lunging at the enemy is a little bit better than expected. Now what do we do? World Breaker. This exiles their white source. But also kills us because we don't have enough blockers. We can actually cast Titan here. I don't know if this does anything, but hopefully it does. And we get to draw 2 cards? Well, that was pretty freaking strong. Alright, hopefully we don't die now. Don't die, we cast Titan. Just don't kill us. Anything but death. Anything but death, please? We can World Breaker their white source next turn. Or the Reminap. We can we're now only gonna cast 4 and higher drops for the rest of the game. We can Karn for a 4-drop and cast it, unless we draw an untapped land. Karning for a 4-drop, what does that even do? I don't even know. If we draw a land, we can go get Sky Sovereign. We have 8 mana total by untapping Wolfville Haven. Well, this is... What could this mean? Embercleave? Don't Embercleave me, bro. I block like they have Embercleave. They did not Embercleave. Probably because I played around it. Yeah, play with fire. Okay, that's not Embercleave. That's way... Oh, we drew a land. Which means we get to do the play.
Nature flows with vigor.
Going for Sky Sovereign. Now we have to kill them before it's too late. Gotta kill them before they draw burn spells. We won that game somehow. I don't know. Titan of Industry is probably just good. I want to get. Can you get back in the match, opponent? I'm only playing one Titan. Yeah, what a game, right? We almost got desperately lunged to death. I thought desperate lunge was unbeatable. I did too. I'm gonna grab a drink while we wait. Wait, how are they not done sideboarding yet? My game crash? Oh, there we go. What would I do for a green source? You're playing best of one against Azorius control player and you finally tapped out after the 4th Stone Brain. Wow. Is a reusable lifelink borrow spell better than the lunge? What is it? That's a hand. When Orel's into double Wolfboy Haven is like the best. Hope my ult doesn't die. Alright, Elf, I'm begging you, please don't die. I'm begging you, Elf, please don't die. Don't go to the graveyard. Don't think... Oh, please don't play a red source. Pass turn, please. What? We are in luck. Nykthos gets how much mana? 3? It's the same amount of mana then. What if we do this and cast Willflow Haven on this? And then cast this. And then this. And then this. Does that make enough mana? 6 mana. Which means we should just get a wolf. That blocks a Swift Spear. We can still cast Worldbreaker next turn. Ooh, they drew the land, which means we're dead. Their hand must be bananas. Or now we might just die. Well, we have to do this to make them use their spell. Go ahead, use your spell. As long as the spell doesn't kill our elves. We're Gucci. Because we can exile their Sacred Foundry again and put them back on one land. We need them to just have like a pump spell or something. Rampage, yes! Perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, we're at 9 life, but... So we go Elf on a shelf. Use Nykthos. And then this exiles their land. And now this forces them to draw another land, and we have a 5/7. So as long as they don't have a bunch of burn spells that hit my face, we should be okay. Don't draw a land? Of course they drew a land, why wouldn't they? At least they don't have 3 lands. And we have a 5/7. Uh-huh. They're thinking for a while. Splendor Mare. That is gotta be bad. Is there some kind of combo that I'm not aware of here? That makes this card good? Alright, Nykthos. 7 mana. Make a thing. This for 4? Gotta kill him. Gotta kill them before they draw a bunch of lands to cast all their broken spells. And we're only at 9. They drew Den of the Bugbear. It's not like they can get past Worldbreaker anyway without the flying card. Except for this has reach anyway. Invigorated Rampage? +4/+0 and trample. This gets 6 power? So even with Invigorated Rampage, they have to use it on their other Swift Spear. Run amok. +3/+3. Okay. Well, that was weird. Ooh, Cavalier. That's good. Build Storm the Festival. Can we cast Storm the Festival? Pretty sure we can. This stats for 8. Oh my gosh. So good. Casting 2 Storm Festivals in the same turn? What does Karn get us? I don't even know. We should just go for Kiora Cavalier. Or Karn Cavalier. Or Karn Kiora. Karn Cavalier. Cascading Cataracts. Build another Storm the Festival. Do this. We can get a 2-drop if we want to. I don't know how good a 2-drop is right now, though. We can Damping Sphere so they don't actually cast multiple spells in a turn, or we can Heart of Kirin to try to block. I'm gonna Heart of Kirin. Because blocking sounds good right now. Attack them because we have to kill them before they kill us. They're at 14. We have a lot of damage. So if we just get Portal next turn, Rachel, yeah. If we just get the Portal and sacrifice their board, we kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a lot of devotion. We have tons of mana. We have 1, 2. Nykthos Tats for 11. So it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. That's 17 mana. Why was Nykthos printed? I don't even freaking know. They got a land. So they've hit land drop, land drop, land drop since we exiled their land. Feather? Feather? Now I know why they play the flying cards. It's okay, we just get Portal.
I will rid you of your corruption.
Easy? Cast this.
Not to brag.
Untap Nykthos.
Friends, come, let's get moving.
Use Nykthos. Untap this. Lair for 11. How much damage was that? Lair for 11 plus Heart of Kirin off the Kiora. 5, 5, 10, 15, 19, 20, 21. 32 damage. Easy clap. Feels good, man. Feels good. There's rumors that Peyton is going to come back to the Saints next year and Brady is going to hop over. What? Peyton is going to come back to the Saints next year and Brady's going to... Why? This hand is fire. Play that. We have our favorite turn 2 play. Wolf Willow into Wolf Willow. That's a forest and no elves. Alright. Nykthos. Wolf Willow here. Wolf Willow here. And the next turn we go Storm turn 3. Play your Paradise Druid. Okay. Storm? World Breakering their forest right now will be devastating, but it's 7 mana, not 6. Kiora plus Nykthos. What does that get me? It gives me another activation of Nykthos, but what does that get me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough things. We just do this.
Sun in the sky, brine on my skin. Great day to fight.
If they Wolfwall Haven this forest again, it's gonna be insane for us. Oh my god! Are they gonna scoop the Worldbreaker? I honestly think they scooped the Worldbreaker. Oh, they could have Beseiju! If they have Beseiju, it's gonna be real bad. So I should just do this now and not untap it yet. Woo! Oh! Insane! And we get to draw a card into Cavalier?
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Wow! Yes! Oh, ELDRAZIs. Oh, ELDRAZIs. Well, I don't know if we could have cast for 8 mana last turn, but because I didn't want to spend too much time doing the math, but you're probably right, not offensive Twitch name. Alright, land elf. We have another good turn here. Wolf Willow plus Mystic or Kiora plus Mystic. Hopefully they don't have another elf.
Why do I love Crokeyz?
They don't. We have a Titan.
Can't help myself.
I can't kelp myself. So we go land. Kiora.
I'll show you dry walk as something
Untap
truly
elf.
One drop ripples and grows.
That's a Karn.
Evil does not control me. I am not frightened by you.
Yeah, the Sky Sovereign? Maybe? We got a Transmog Wand.
I love to make a
Another Elvish Mystic. Karn's a good draw. Can we do it with this hand? What can we do with this hand? We can Pithing Needle. We can Pithing Needle.
Nature flows with vigor.
So I think I have to Needle Karn.
Our actions determine the course of my grief fuels my...
Or Needle Transmog Wand. I think I have to Needle? Do I have to Needle, or can I just, like... not? I think we have to Needle Karn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. We can cast Titan next turn. So if they cast Transmog, they didn't cast the wand. So we can just cast Titan here. Be funny to cast Titan and kill our own Pithing Needle.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
I'm not gonna play my land first, just in case I draw a Lair of the Hydra. Let's go with 4/4 and shield counter on Titan. So they can't transmog it? They can't transmog anyway because we have Karn. But it just stops them from, like, Hydra-ing it or whatever. Another Karn. Okay, so the name of the game here is they're gonna try to combo us here. But they can't because Pithing Needle's on Karn. So it's gonna be a value fest. And right now they're winning the value fest. But we have Ulamog to get the maximum value in exiling both of their Cavaliers. So they're probably going to lose to our Ulamog. If we're going value fast, I'm going to win because I have Ulamog and they don't, and they can't get rid of Ulamog. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if we bolt the Turn Timber Symbiosis in, we can cast Ulamog. If 12 mana, what are they going to cast? Transmog Wand? Okay, that's fine. That doesn't kill anything besides my 4/4 really that matters. Oh, they're gonna Besage my Pithing Needle. Ooh, that matters a lot actually. Holy crap. They drew that. That matters. So I wonder what they get. 7, 8 mana? They don't have a mana for that. Oh wait, yes they do. They have way more than enough mana for that. What are they gonna get back out of the graveyard? Lovestruck Beast? Another Karn. Oh my gosh, freaking Beseiju! Now what do they get? So they get Pithing Needle and Needle Arkarn. Hopefully they don't say Kiora. They called Karn, okay. And Llanowar Elves. So we have to exile their portal and exile one of the Cavaliers. Storm the festival. If we exile their Pithing Needle, we can't exile their Pithing Needle because they can't use their Karn either. So we gotta exile Portal to Phyrexia and one other card.
I love to make a splash.
Wait. We can't... Why can't we cast Ulamog? Oh, we had to get rid of our Elvish Mystic. Crap. So we gotta go for a Nykthos here? In that case, I don't know why I untap with Kiora. But here we go. That's not a Nykthos. Not even close. Holy crap. Well, that was the worst. On the bright side, they can't bring back anything that good, and they can't use their Karn. And they also can't kill me. And if they transmog one old Ghost Troll, that's fine. What can they get back? Nissa? Nissa to the top? Hydra to the top? They can wand our Titan if we block with it. And I don't want them to get the Titan back with Portal. So I just take a crap ton of damage.
Nature flows with vigor.
Depending on what that card in their hand is, we can actually. Oh, they're gonna untap two of their creatures.
By a kraken before. Let's get moving.
Do we have to get rid of the portal? Is the question. The portal can bring back just elves, right?
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Now I have to just try not to die? I don't think we can die. Okay, we're not dead yet. We almost died. No, we're dead. Wow, are we dead? We're dead to top deck Nissa. Wow, we actually died to that? No, we didn't. We're not dead. We're not dead. We're not dead. We're not dead. They're gonna transmog our Titan of Industry. They didn't do that. They can't transmog because of Karn. Okay. Woo. Okay. What do we do now? They're dead if we kill their Llanowar elves, but how do we do that? Land? $10 plus 11. These have trample. So they block 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need to go Lair of the Hydra, X equals 9. And then they lose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crap, we're gonna run out of time. No! Why did we run out of time? Oh my god. Can we even do it? Oh my god, we just ran out of freaking time. Alright, so I guess we can't kill them. Wow. They scooped. Okay. Woo! Wow. I mean, I don't think they were dead. 4 mana, 8 mana, 9 mana, and 1. Yeah, they were dead. They were dead. We had exactly Lair of the Hydra for X equals 9. They can only block the Ulamog, and they die Exaxes. Oh. Wow. So, tap for 2, Kiora untap for 2, that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. X equals 9 and 1, attack with Lair of the Hydra, they block Ulamog, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 9 is exactly 20. Oh. That was insane. What's up, Timmy? Well, we did get a lot of value out of Worldbreaker against the mirror match. We got a lot of value out of Titan of Industry by gaining 5 life against Mono Red and winning. We also, I like this draws 2 cards off of Kiora. Oh, it is nuts. Oh yeah, we gotta add Shadow Spear to the sideboard. And I guess I'll just take out Curse. Wow. Alright, Jamers, thanks for running out. You saw the best that this deck can do. Ulamog was awesome. Titan of Industry won us games by gaining life. It draws 2 cards if you make a 4/4, and itself entering the battlefield with Kiora. Worldbreaker against the mirror match, you saw snipe the land and we instantly won the game. And then overall, this deck just does what Mono Green loves to do best. We actually did not combo anybody, which shows you that this deck can win even when it doesn't combo. Against Mono Green mirror matches, you might want to combo, but other than that, Have a good rest of your day. The deck list, as always, will be down in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more best of one content. It's not even best of one. It's subscribe if you want to see more Explorer content like this, and we'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace. Nice. What's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. 2-take Andrew over here. 2-take James. Gosh, that was fun. Like, this deck is fun. It'll be the first Explorer deck we put on the channel in a long time. But hey, when we get access to play cool, awesome ELDRAZIs in the format, we gotta try them out. The World of Breaker. Alright guys, I'm out of here for the rest of the day today. We will be playing a deck tomorrow that I'll keep hidden from you. Anyways, if you haven't checked out my newest video on the YouTube channel, go ahead and check that out. It is the top 10 most underrated cards in current standard. So if you want to figure out some new ways to attack the meta and play with some cards that might be underrated, go ahead and check out that video. Have a good rest of your day. Let's go over to Astral's Flame, member of DGen Gaming. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, Goose Gang out. Let's go!